Hi there and welcome back to the show. We're talking about toxins today, and specifically toxins in our environment and our household items. Welcome now to the show, Vickee Balazs from Jaydancin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so you have a lovely product, a lovely store that I've been into, and I totally enjoyed. I'm so happy that you came to talk with us today.
Thank you.
First of all, I want you to just let us know, what is Jaydancin?
Jaydancin is a company that we started in Sparta, and we teach and educate people how to live healthier lives by choosing pure and clean products.
Okay, and the name Jaydancin has a special meaning for you. Can you tell our viewers about that?
Lots of people think we're a dancing club or something like that, especially at our new store in Lambeth. But it came from, inspired me from my children's names. Actually, my son's name is Jason, my daughter's name is Cindy, and my grandson's name is Jayden, so that's Jaydancin. And then we opened our new store in Lambeth, and it's Jaydancin and Zoe's Marketplace. So the word Zoe is a Greek word meaning life, so it's life's marketplace. And Zoe also happens to be my granddaughter. So how can we not be successful?
Included.
That's
awesome.
Right.
All right, so obviously we hear so much about toxins and chemicals in our products, and why do you think it's so important for us to be more aware of that?
I think the quickest analogy that I always share with people is the bathtub analogy. And what that means is, you know, if you have a drip in your bathtub and it's drip, 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 one drip, two drips, it's no big deal. But over time, if it keeps dripping, then your tub's going to overflow. And right now, it seems like that's at a point where a lot of people are with the toxins. We're overloaded, we're stressed, our bodies, you know, from just day-to-day living, let alone what we're eating and absorbing in our skin.
Okay, yeah, well, definitely that's definitely an issue. A lot of times people don't really even think about the fact that things that they're using on their skin or for their body for grooming or cosmetics might be even dangerous for them. So it's good that you're here to educate us on that. And when people are looking for something more natural, there's fancy marketing all the time that says natural, organic. What is it that you would caution people against, or what would you give them as advice when they're looking for a product?
Well, and people are becoming more aware. They're asking a lot more questions now, which is very exciting, and that's why we've taken more of the role on of education now and helping them to understand, because you can read the labels and it isn't always clear either. So sometimes they'll just put the key ingredients being organic lavender or organic coconut oil or whatever they're using, but what they're not telling you is all the hidden ingredients that are full of chemicals. So that kind of thing. And what you put on your skin is just as important what you eat. If you rub a garlic clove on the bottom of your foot, you can taste it in your mouth in 10 minutes. So of course it's important what you put on your skin.
Yeah, I think that's really important because a lot of people don't recognize that. They eat healthy and they're doing all this really great stuff, getting organic food in their bodies, but they're not necessarily thinking about what they're putting on their bodies.
That's right.
So tell us about the products that Jaydancin has, and how is that different from what we would buy, for example, in the drugstore or in other places, even if they say natural on them?
Well, why we're different is because we make them from scratch. We don't start with a chemically manufactured base, which most companies, that's what they do. We don't make this in our kitchen sink. We have 2 commercial kitchens that we use. We have a 1,700 square foot store in Lambeth, and then our store where we started our shop in Sparta is where we make most of our products, and then the other products we make in Lambeth. So what we do, we start with plants, and then we make like a decoction out of that. We take the juice from those plants, we'll simmer the plants sometimes for a few days, sometimes just for a few hours, depending on what we're making. And we take that juice, which is full of nutrients and minerals, and then to that we add our organic coconut oil or organic sunflower oil and our essential oils. We only use essential oils. We never use a fragrance oil at all. We only use essential oils. So what happens is, I just brought a little sheet here. What most companies do, they'll start with a cream base, a soap base, a shampoo base. So there's many bases that you can start with. And this isn't private information. You can get this on any supplier website. This is a list of a cream base. I picked this one because it has jojoba, and everybody knows jojoba is good for you. So it has 15 ingredients, and 12 of them are chemicals. So it has the mineral oil, which is a petroleum product. It has 4 different alcohols. It has propylene glycol in it, which is antifreeze. It has the parabens in it. So out of this base, you're getting purified water, you're getting the jojoba oil, and you're getting a green tea extract. So that's that white cream that you would buy. That's a base. So what they market is the organic, whatever they're putting in. Because people always come in and they'll say, Vickee, I'm using organic, but it's not working. No matter how much organic, you still have this stuff in there. That's why it's not working.
Okay, that's amazing. And
Isn't that cool?
Probably people are 100% not aware of that. So that's really great. And speaking of your products, I find it interesting and I love it that it's not a secret what your recipes are. You actually will tell people what's in things, right?
We teach what we do. And yeah, we teach it. And people always ask, like, why are you giving us your recipe? Why are you doing that? And some people aren't very happy that I'm doing that in our industry, but we're educators. And for us, our last class, we had 15 people there, and it was amazing. And people always ask me, and I'll say, well, you're going to make it for your family and friends, and you're going to share it, and you're going to tell them why you're using coconut oil or shea butter or sunflower oil as opposed to lard or canola oil or anything like that. And so you're going to explain to them, and they're going, well, yeah, of course. And I said, but that's the whole deal. Like, that's why you do it. So you keep passing it on.
So you said that you teach how to make the products. So which products will you teach people how to make?
Well, the most popular is the soap, and it's a good base to start with. I give them our exact recipe. I've condensed it down because we make it in bigger batches, of course. And nothing gives me more joy to come in, the people come in the store and they're telling us all about how they made it. And I've learned from them as well, and we all share. Some people come back for another class just because they want to make sure they're doing it properly. And if we become a teaching school and a supply store, that's fine with me. It's just important that people understand. And some people take the course because they just want to learn. We have homeopaths, naturopaths, different doctors that sell our product, and they don't want to make it, but they just want to understand how we make it so they can better inform their patients as well.
So it's really just cool. Passing on great information to everybody.
Right.
Awesome.
It's simple.
You've already explained it a little bit, but what is your vision and your long-term goal for Jaydancin?
It would be wonderful for people just to come in mainstream and pick organic and natural products. And right now people are thinking, oh, it's very expensive. It's I have to cut corners, but maybe it's giving up a Starbucks coffee a day. I'm a Starbucks girl. I love Starbucks coffee, but if it's the difference between healthy soap. There's lots of soaps out there right now, but we only use organic sunflower, coconut, and shea butter in our products. So when you use our soap, that's why we give out lots of samples, you can tell the difference, and people are addicted to our products. So it's really cool.
That's
so
a great addiction.
Mainstream would be, to buy, they don't even have to think about it, that's what they buy.
Okay, awesome. And a lot of people will now, after hearing this information, go and look at their products that they have in their bathroom or for their cosmetics, and they'll want to know more about them. Can you direct them where they can find resources to find out what are the ingredients that are in the stuff I'm using?
Well, there's the most well-known one right now is safecosmetics.org, so that's a great place to go. We have another one in Canada, and we will be hosting an event with them actually, and they're through the David Suzuki Foundation. They're called lovethelabel.ca, and they're a group of girls who are just hot and passionate about getting the toxins out and informing, educating people. So they can also go to David Suzuki Foundation in the healthcare skincare products, and he has a list of the 10 worst things to look for. So there's so many more, but it's a good place to start.
Okay, great. All right, so really great information. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For those of you who heard those websites just quickly, I will include them on the website. So after the show today, go to www.drpeggymalone.com and check that out, definitely. Vickee, thank you so much for being with us. Your products are amazing. I'm coming to your store soon again. Thanks so much again.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right, we're going to head over now and take a look at our action tip, health and wellness action tip of the day. Hi there, and welcome to today's health and wellness action tip. Today we're talking about toxins and pollutants in our environment and in our households. What I want you to do today with this topic is to increase your awareness. Toxins and pollutants are something that have been creeping into all of the things we use on an everyday basis. And just increasing your awareness about this will make you more likely to make different decisions about what you purchase. So after the show is over today, or even on the commercial break, go into your bathroom, take a look at your toothpastes, your shampoos and conditioners, your different cosmetics. Take a look at your laundry detergent or the different cleaners that you have for your kitchen and your bathroom. Take a look at the ingredients that are listed in those products, and then put a couple of them into Google and just up your awareness level about what are these chemicals that I'm putting in my body every day, or I'm using to clean my body or clean my house. The next time you go to the grocery store, then take a look and see if you can find any alternatives that have less of a toxic element. So you'll be decreasing that toxic load that's coming into your household and into your body. We'll see you next time for our next action tip.